Morning. Today I will be discussing on a topic which is or how is it that we can assure organic materials moving from a supplier to a buyer, or at the same time is how does it move from one scope to another scope. When you mean scope, there are different kind of scopes, like supposing it's an individual production, it's a growers group, or it's a wild production, then it moves into maybe the processing unit or the trading unit, like an on-farm dried material, or maybe it's used into kind of different kind of processes. So between different scopes, then at the same time this also differs in terms of the respective organic standards of different countries. Now, I'll be going into that, where you have to first understand that as per the NPOP, it is called transaction certificate, and it's done through the TraceNet. Specifically, if you go into the standard, it is mentioned inside the NPOP standard chapter 4, 4.466. Please read it. Then, if you go into the EU standards, this is done under the particular software of Traces. As we said, in NPOP, it is TraceNet. Here, it is Traces. And what is issued for the transfer as a certificate assurance between the scopes, or we said between the seller and buyer, it's called as COI, which is also known as Certificate of Inspection. So if you want to go detailed of understanding it, go into the regulation EU 2008-848 Article 45. And there is also a secondary act that is connected to it, which is also in 2021/2306 Article 4. When it comes into the NOP standards, it will be working in a platform of the Organic Integrity Database. And there has been a change in the where NOP has become now an independent certificate. So, as of July 13, 2022, a new kind of certificate has to be taken, which is called as the NOP Import Certificate, where details of this could be taken from NOP 2110/10. It's got a format. Apart from that, maybe in a few next posting, I will be putting the format and the concerned explanation of what comes inside the format and when it was explained with a small training document, so that you will also be understanding what it is. Now, in the whole, what is a transaction certificate meant for? What is the concerned certificate of inspection? What is the NOP import certificate? This strengthens or it enforces an insurance on the organic integrity of the product being transferred with the reference organic from one entity to another entity. So there are benefits by this certificate, and please understand, this is not connected with the organic certificate issued to a operator. This is different. So, making a rundown, according to NPOP, it works on the platform of the TraceNet. If you want to read more on that, please go to chapter 4, 4.466. The certificate issued is called as a transaction certificate. According to EU, the new regulation EU 2018-848, and as I told you, there is another normative regulation which is also known as 2021/2306 Article 4. Here it works on the platform of traces. The transaction given for this is called as COI or Certificate of Inspection. According to NOP in USD, it works on the platform of the Organic Integrity Database. Now, the certificate issued for this is called as the NOP Import Certificate, which it came into effect from July 13th, 2022. It's a very important information. Please learn and let us all be good auditors inside the industry, as well as the food business operators involved with organic. It's a good knowledge for you. Have a nice day.